All right. We can't say hi, Justin, because he's here.
Hi, Justin.
What do you mean we can't say it? He's here. That's
No,
when
you
you should say it.
you can't say hi to people who are there. They'll get confused.
Oh my gosh, he's right.
All right, Justin, can you leave for approximately 10 seconds, then come back?
Yeah, sure.
Hi, Justin.
Hi, Justin.
He's coming back, I swear.
We just lost him forever.
He just went out to go get.
There he is.
He's back. You got
Okay.
me a little worried there. I drew you away.
So, who would like to give a quick recap of our last session, and why is it Justin?
No, it should be Pat.
Microwave. Yeah, but we were fighting the cultists that we picked a fight with. Oh no, it's the consequences of our own actions. And we ended up handily giving it to them with the help of microwaves and obscured poison clouds. And Kai decided that he was going to just kill everything in sight. I think he just blacked out for a bit, and you guys see he is vibrating a little.
For pleasure.
All right.
That is up for you to determine.
It's always for pleasure.
No, he's ribbed for your pleasure. Gosh.
I'll just throw in a few quick additional notes for posterity's sake. 1 second. Gideon and Tavro are both blinded as they were crit by something that said, "Go away, eyes." Yes. You guys did handily defeat everything in the combat, and as we ended off last session, Escher and Fox got a bit of a headache, and Fox more than Escher, but you both kind of recognize just the call of one of these entities from beyond. And you feel it kind of trying to claw its way in as you wrapped that up, as you killed the last of the things that you had ambushed. Anything else? Clara blew up her flamethrower.
Zach, can you say that again? You keep cutting out.
Oh, am I cutting out for everybody?
He sounded fine for me.
Probably
Yeah,
fine.
you sounded fine for me, Katie. I think this might be you.
Okay, so
Oh,
Katie,
I did say it was a me problem.
you and Tavro are blind. You defeated everything. Fox and Escher felt a weird headachiness, like the call of something otherworldly. And you almost feel like, despite your eyes being permanently closed by whatever that thing was, you feel a strange sense of calm wash over you, Gideon.
Okay.
And give me 1 second.
Connor, I have a question for you.
I have an answer. It's
Hey,
no.
your microwave, how long does it last? That wasn't a yes or no question.
No.
Get into.
Hold on, real quick.
1 minute.
Okay, I was about to say, we don't have the bonk sound effect in here, so I had to pull it up myself, but thank you.
So 5 more rounds.
You want to just break concentration on this so you don't fry your teammates?
Not really.
Based.
Hey, Brian, how good are you with unarmed strikes?
I mean, I don't have proficiency in them, but right now I have +6 strength, so, 7 damage per punch.
Perfect, that's not that much. You want to break his concentration?
Be honest, last.
First of all, I'm blind, so I'm not sure I could hit him.
Yeah, it gives him a fair chance.
Secondly, Escher, as you kill the last thing, is there anything else you'd like to do on your turn?
I don't think. Did I kill it?
The last roll in there is the lysomic expulsion cantrip, which killed it.
Oh. No, I didn't think I was the one that killed it. I thought it was because I thought something moved. Oh, all right.
Oh, you know what? No, it wasn't in the spike growth area. So, yeah, you killed it.
Well, that being said, I mean, I don't have an action or anything. If we're still in initiative, I can't do shit, and there's still a fucking microwave active right now. So,
Are we still on
Gideon,
initiative?
you're blind. What would you like to do?
Oh.
I
they're restarting the
cannot
computer.
see
That's accurate. You're blind.
because I can't get into Ravnica because my computer is
Katie,
commit.
that's okay. You're blind. You couldn't see
Oh,
anyway.
yeah, that's true. You're so right. Wait, I'm still. I was still trying to fight those like weird things in
They're
front
dead.
of me, right?
They're dead.
Everything is dead.
Everything is dead.
Okay, would I know that if I'm blind?
Yes. I'll tell you. The sounds of violence have stopped.
Escher lets out a whoop and he says, "They're all dead. Hey, blind friends, all of them are dead. Stop attacking."
Oh, word.
I don't think there's
Yeah,
anything for me to do then.
Fair enough. In that case, as the round ends and we go to the top of initiative order, there is just a hum of energy. And those of you who are able to see a strange kind of ripple and almost like fold over of light and space in front of you. For those of you who are in the room with five corners, it looks very similar to that, where space is folding over itself in a way that, as far as you can tell, should not be possible, and you are not aware of any magics that do this.
Yeah, I gotta fix stuff real quick.
You see as not necessarily coming out of it, but as if a part of this fold, it opens up into a large, tooth-filled, razor-sharp maw, disembodied from anything else. Just these writhing bits of flesh with serrated teeth coming out of it. And as it grows and swells in front of you, it bursts forward, grabs a huge chunk of the dunes, the dune mimics, and the two sand silhouettes, and then disappears. The space goes back to normal, except where that sand was that was in the maw, it's not like the sand was eaten. There is just an emptiness there now. There is no stone on the floor. There is no sand still there. It is just a gap where space was. And with that, we can leave initiative order.
Hold on. Zach, I'm gonna send you something quick.
Yeah, someone
Can you
just
put that-
launched something.
Can you mark that on the map where it is?
Yes, it looked exactly like that, Vinny.
God, you motherfucker!
Just the end of it.
Ah, son of a bitch! Okay.
Vinny knows the
Would you
stat.
like to share
or-
with the group?
Vinny knows the artwork I was going to use if this combat had gone long enough for it to actually apparate.
Oh, Jesus fucking Christ, okay.
But I will place a template for what is now null space.
Is there any chance one of us can roll like a history or something, or like Arcana to figure out what that was if we know it?
Anybody who wants can make a history, Arcana. Actually, I think those might be the only two. Let me just check stat sheets to make sure there's not a skill I'm forgetting.
I'm okay with Arcana, unless you're gonna say Perception. I'm okay with Arcana.
Well, I mean, you can make a perception roll. But that will be less of, hey, what is the origin, and more of like, what were you able to discern in the second that happened?
Can
I got a
Topper, since Topper's blind, can he make a perception check to see if he even like noticed any sound of that happening or anything?
You did,
like that?
because there
I did,
was
okay. Like a chomp.
there was like a chomp, and then there was the clap of air as it rushed to
I
fill
see.
the vacuum.
Quick question. Did you ever put any tokens on the board or anything? Because I haven't seen anything change.
There should just be a square.
Where?
Here.
Oh, there! Okay, there's a lot of effects up here.
There
and,
are.
like, a
I'm gonna
little
make
thing
that
somewhere.
square a little bit more opaque and a little. You know what? Give me a second.
Can we maybe get rid of some of the other templates that are not?
I got rid of mine. Mine is gone.
I don't know how to get rid of my fire thing.
Yeah, I can't get rid of my
You have
gauntlet.
to go
thing.
to
I'll take care of some of these
measurement
templates.
controls, and then you can select it.
Yeah, I tried that. It still didn't let me select it.
Try harder.
I'm with Pat on this one.
Shit.
All right, I've removed everything other than the dawn, just in case Fox wants to keep that up. But I can remove that as well if Fox is done.
Where's the null part of reality?
You are directly northeast of it.
Then I'm keeping the microwave on top of the null bit.
You know, that's fair. I am trying to change that to be a little bit more clear as to
That is
the.
the fucking best.
You did. You beat me by 2 points, you bastard.
Where's
Well, you see, it's because of my special connection with the Dune Brood from my blood mother, so obviously I know what's happening.
that is the null space.
Yeah, that makes sense.
What just happened? What just happened?
In terms of like what I could quickly
Yeah.
pull up from inside our thing, that's pretty
Yeah.
accurate.
No, that's good. I like it. I like using spell token art as as an actual token.
But yeah, basically where the like remnants of those two sand elementals were still fading away, that is where it cleaved out that area.
Could one say, jump into this?
If you wanted.
Yeah, go ahead. I'm not gonna stop you.
I will say
I
just
have rope around me and I jump in.
I will say the jumping in comes with as many possible DMs. Are you sure you want to do that as you can possibly conceive?
Hey,
But you're
it's
welcome
okay,
to do it.
because I'll just have Tavro tie a rope around me and pull me up.
No.
If you want to try, you can.
No.
PPK your party with this one simple trick.
Zach, did you see what I just said to you?
Oh, I agree 100%, Vin.
Okay, good. We're on the same page.
Stop being so secretive.
You don't want to know what I just sent him. Actually, wait. Yeah, if you want to know what I sent him, jump in. I'll even here you go. I'll back up for you. Go on. Also, two of us did get over 20s on the Arcana. check.
Yes.
Do we gather anything from this?
Void.
So Escher and Clara are both somewhat not familiar, but there is conceptual stuff in Arcana that you have both studied that for the most part is theoretical. So this is magic where the theory mostly exists from the time before the Guild Pact, but there's teleportation magic. That is something that you are familiar with. Some of you even know it. It is well researched and well understood. There is another type of magic where some remnants of it exist in the world, but mostly it just doesn't work in Ravnica because the Guild Pact stops the weave from interacting in that way. That magic being the magic that allows you to basically make spots of void and travel between planes. It is the express type of magic that has been forbidden. And I don't mean that in forbidden as in it's illegal. There are still scholars who research this stuff, and that's why both of you are aware of it. Many of the artificers are aware of uses that could be if it came back. Escher, you have researched it just in your unending thirst for knowledge of the arcane. But
Yeah,
it
I'm a
was
little scamp.
it was not removed from Ravnica as a law. It was removed from Ravnica in that the laws of physics were rewritten so that it does not work here. Some remnant of that. This is the closest to what your theoretical understanding of that, to your historical records that you may have seen of that. That is what just occurred.
So just to summarize, just to make sure that I've got the right idea here. That's bad.
Hey, good and bad is how you look at it.
And the way I'm looking at it, I'm going to say that's bad. So
That's a valid way to look at it.
Can someone tell me what's happened?
You should take take a big step towards Escher's voice.
I'm gonna just kind of scooch over here, kind of grab the two of them by their scruffs, and kind of pull them back a couple feet to be like, "All right, please, both of you, do not touch that."
I was waiting
there
for one of
appears
you to
area
save
of-
the two of them from the unending vacuum of the plains.
Yeah, where's Tavro? Where'd he go? There he is.
I'm
Just
moving
kind of
for
pull
them.
them back and be like, "Yeah, there appears to be an area of long forbidden and forgotten magic that goes against the laws of nature and stands against everything I've ever learned in my field and is abhorrent to everything I hold as a value. We're going to move away from that, and we're going to see if we can find a way to deal with that later. First, we have to get your vision back."
Heard. Would some healing and temp healing help?
So, somewhat.
I could Twilight Sanctuary.
No.
I mean, not with that, but just we did just finish a battle.
Oh no! Well, first let's see if we can do something about those eyes of yours.
That would help. I would prefer not
because-
to be permanently blinded.
I'm just gonna kind of like look over his shoulder and be like, "I don't think there's anything we can do about that, but we're not going that way anymore." So, unless Fox, you're around here somewhere, right?
Nope.
Where are you? Oh, there you are. Do you think you could do something about that?
I could.
Can you?
Oh, the eyes? Yes. The void? No.
No, I was referring to the void of anti-magic that seems to have spawned before us.
I would like to light a sparkler and drop it into the void and see what happens.
Okay. Give me either a perception or actually, what are you trying to learn?
She's trying to see if it's like a big hole that just drops into infinity. Because she just thinks it's some big well that goes on and on and on.
Sure. So what you figure
Basically,
out.
she wants to see like does the light disappear, or does it like fade away, or does it just get like snuffed out, or like kind of like what happens to the light of the sparkler?
As it passes into this null space, it is not snuffed out. It does not fade. Anything, the moment it touches the barrier, just stops existing as far as you can tell.
Okay.
And worth noting, you did watch the sparkler disappear as it passed through. So it's not like it touched and then the entire thing disappeared. As it pushed through into the space, the parts that were in the space just stopped existing as far as you could tell.
Clara, please, before you do something we're all going to regret, perhaps we should move away from the
But Mr. Escher, science! And then she does the Will Smith meme of like pointing at the void.
I'm well aware.
Can't see what's happening.
We're working on that. First, I need to make sure the goblin doesn't kill herself. Or the rest of us.
So
Clara,
it's the same as every other day, huh?
I can.
Fine, and then
theories.
she's
We
gonna
can
just
go
cross
over
her
them
arms,
later.
like sit against the wall and like pout.
Oh, thank the gods, sir. All right.
Clara, can you just give me a quick perception or investigation check as well? I just want to see if you notice one other thing that happened during that.
I'm the best!
You do. You absolutely do.
Hey yo.
It's not just the light that disappears. As the sparkler goes through, it is like a immediate cut off of the heat of the flames from the sparkler as well. It's not like those continue to lessen. They just disappear.
Okay.
Clara, would you like to do something useful for us? If you want to do your science. What is the longest object you have?
Ooh. Good question. I have some scraps of rebar.
Yeah, you have.
That's right, friends. This is first edition AD&D. If you didn't bring your 10-foot poles, you're fucked.
Why do you have? Where have you been? Never mind.
She's an engineer.
How much do you have?
5. I
Though-
don't know how big it is. I just have
Would
5.
you like to add a unit of measurement to that, Clara?
Those were
Perhaps
from the
meters.
explosion of the Is-It lab, correct?
Probably. I don't really remember why I took them, but I think she was thinking she could make something with them.
You know what? I'm going to say if I said you got 5 scraps of rebar, I'm going to take that as you got 5 feet worth of rebar that you can combine or separate in whatever length
It's
you
taller
want.
than me.
You could have one 5-foot long pole of rebar if you really want, and you've just been carrying around it, sticking out of your pack, taller than Tavro. It's not taller than Tavro, but like the added 2.5 feet from your torso gets it right around the same height.
Clown pulls it off her back. Like, is this work?
I've been looking for an excuse to get rid of this thing for a while, so yes. Instead of dropping it in that area, perhaps stick your metal thing, rebar, in that area and pull it back out and see what happens.
Stick your butt in it.
So, like,
Oh, well,
Stick it halfway in and then pull it back out and see if there's what happens to whatever was in there.
Okay. Sure. So she'll gently place the first foot in.
Yeah, so there is no resistance. Like, it just feels like you're pushing it through air. As you get it about halfway, so we'll call it like 2.5 feet in, you start to pull it back, and coming out attached to it is Aldrich. He's back, and he came through.
No
I
way.
caught something.
No,
What the fuck?
no. This is around the time that Aldrich stumbles down the stairs into the crypt to catch up with you guys. But separately, you pull back the rebar, expecting it to, like, once again, there was no resistance. You didn't really feel any significant change. You pull it back out, except there's nothing that was pulled out. Whatever rebar went into there is no longer at the end. It is also worth noting, actually, you can give me an investigation check for anything further.
Yeah, I can.
She's
What-
gonna
what
quietly
more
be
is
like,
the-
"Oh,
What
she's
more
not
can you
carrying
learn
anything
from
around
this?
anymore."
You know what?
I think that was a pretty conclusive test.
No, with an over 20, there are actually two kind of strange things that you learn from this. One, you look at the end where, like, you would expect to see either like a singe or a cut. It's just like as if it had been stopped there, but there's no grain that you, like, Clara, you've done metalworking before. When you cut metal, you can see where the grain was cut. That just isn't there. It is as if it just ended at a certain point. The second thing that you get from a 22 investigation, you really didn't feel a change. You lost about 2.5 feet of rebar. The mass has not changed.
Mr. Usher, this is weird and not following the laws of physics, and I don't like it.
Yes, I had a feeling that would happen, and I think that should be the perfect justification for you to not touch it. I think we've learned something valuable here.
But yeah, Aldrich, you're able to follow the fate psionic. You've been catching up to them. You heard the sounds of violence, and you said, "Oh, that's probably my friends." And you make your way around the hall to see Kai in the doorway. You see some sand on the ground behind him. Everything seems just fine. Nothing's wrong.
Nope, nothing at all.
Hi,
Oh.
hi, hi, hi.
Hey, Clara. Hey, hi. Sorry.
Did you find Jerry?
Ooh,
I thought,
yeah, no, I didn't find him.
when was the last time
Oh.
Aldrich was with us?
Before you guys went to the 14 points, like, he started going with you. The Maka fight is basically the last time you saw him.
Oh.
But Clara, didn't I give you the spores last time?
You did what?
I gave Clara Jerry's spores and she snorted them. Back.
I'm going to tend to the sick now before I break my Hippocratic oath. Come, you two.
So, yes, that is a thing that happened when you were in Winlot and you tried to connect to the spores. There seemed to be no connection. You have not tried since you left Winlot.
Wait, where's Winlot?
The Rakdos city.
Yeah.
Rakdosia.
No. I'm trying to remember when I gave you. I could have swore it wasn't then. I think it was when we were being. Like, when we had a little bit of downtime in the courts area. And I was just like, oh, Clara, here.
Correct. And Clara was briefly able to communicate with Jerry, or at least feel him through that. That
Okay.
connection vanished when they stepped through the portal to Winlot.
Gotcha. Okay.
Yeah. Once again, teleportation magic, very normal. Whatever this is, not so much.
So, I think our two party members want to be able to see again. I
That'd be
feel like they've been
nice.
blind for a little bit, and can I do a medicine check to see if there's anything that can be done about this? It like purely in a is there anything medical I can do here, or is this entirely magical? Is that something I could
Yeah,
do?
give me a medicine. Yeah, give me a medicine check.
Okay, I like those better. Oh, I like that. 20.
The affliction is definitely magical. With a 20, the only thing you can think of is, as far as you can tell, this is a curse that forces their eyelids shut. You're not sure what it would do if they didn't have eyelids.
If I, Tavro, forgive me for a second. If I kind of just like use a finger and like gently lift his eyelid up, can I like wave my hand in front of it and see like, can you see this?
You can't lift his eyelid up. It is as if the top and bottom eyelids had been sealed into a single piece of skin.
Oh no.
Oh.
Hey, Fox.
Is terrifying.
Hello.
Follow-up question. Do you know how to break a curse?
Yes.
Can you do so now?
In theory.
I dabble in theories. Go on.
Yes. Theoretically, I could end the curse. That was a full statement.
What would it take for you to do so?
A reason.
They're blind.
Some coin!
Huh, yes, you appear to be right. Anyway,
They're blind. We're going to be we're potentially going to either seal away or kill the greatest evil any of us have ever faced. And frankly, I'd like the cow to be in the way when we face it. So I'd like him to be able to see.
well, we can push him in the way, but if he's blind, then that makes sure that the whatever Eldritch abomination he's carrying along doesn't get any more souls. So that sounds like a win-win to me.
It's easy. Clara just sits on top of Tavro's head and puppets him like Ratatouille.
Oh hell yeah.
Just to be clear, the Eldritch Abomination I have with me is perfectly legal.
Kai, are you
To
still
be
here?
more clear, the DM did just give us a hint of how we're supposed to proceed.
Did he?
No. I mean, you are welcome to try, but no.
Kai, would you mind doing the honors and opening
There you
their
go.
eyes?
Hey, Kai, where are you? Come here. How are you feeling?
I feel fine.
And I just hold up like 4 fingers. How many fingers am I holding up?
4.
Okay, good. For a second I thought they were something in the air because everybody seems to have lost their fucking minds.
Oh well, hold on. Let me ask the dragon in my head.
To be fair, the dragon is. Oh, you did desummon Merolithia. Okay.
I did desummon it once.
Alright.
I'm like, Merolithia, there's some ancient magics around here. We're going to stay safe and only have one of us.
Yeah. And as you ask the dragon in your head, you kind of just get a dial tone. You have experienced this before. Right
She's
before you
resting.
go through a change.
Ah, yes. Yes, I
Okay.
did know that.
Because you did get to your next tier of dagger kills during that session.
Correct.
Yes, so remove curse. Not a druid spell. I'm just gonna put that one out there. Just gonna throw that one out there.
Sounds good. Anyway, forward.
Jesus Christ, god damn it, I'll fucking say it. What's the price?
Tavro's artifact.
Wait a minute. That's a good point. We do have a gaping void right there that might destroy everything it touches.
We just gently press their eyelid to it.
No. Oh no, I was gonna say the horrible evil items we have that we wish to not have anymore could be thrown into it. But at the same time, we don't
We don't know
know
that it actually
exactly
gets
what
rid of anything.
that is true. We don't know the specifics of it. So perhaps it's best if we avoid that. After all, Clara seems to have observed some rather
You know what?
unique properties.
Clara got a 25 on the Arcana, and this is something that the Artificers have studied. I will say that is the DC to know just a little bit about how this works. It is like if you stopped being a 3-dimensional being and were able to access that 4th dimension. None of you are able to understand that because you don't have the sensory organs to perceive or interact with the 4th dimension. Theoretically, scientific tools could be created to do that. Whatever's in that is probably in that 4th dimension.
Yeah,
So you don't know how that interacts. You know that
That's not-
some people are inherently born with the ability to interact with that. They have those sensory abilities. But it seems that with the Guild Pact phasing out the laws of physics that allowed that magic to exist, those people also stopped existing in Ravnica.
How long does it take to attune to an item?
An hour.
Yeah, I do the short rest.
Pardon. Pardon?
Sorry, this is
Hold on.
There's a robot.
Whoever just started talking, it cut out.
I'm getting ideas. If you give me an hour, I might be able to fix one of them. Maybe.
Would lesser restoration work?
No.
Oh.
Lesser
Why?
restoration is a little too lesser. Remove curse or greater restoration, which is a 5th level spell.
Is it because it's magical blindness?
Yeah. It's a curse. It's not just the blindness. It's not that they are blinded. It's that they are cursed, and the cursed gives them the condition blinded.
All right, Gideon. It will be about 300 gold. Are you okay putting it on the tab?
300 gold.
Yes.
Yeah. Yeah, I don't think lesser restoration. You know what? Fuck it, Zach. I already know the answer to this. Can I do an Arcana check to see if lesser restoration would fix it? Because I have that prepared right now. I know how the spell works.
I mean, you can make the Arcana check, but like you know the spell, which means you know it is too weak to break anything other than the most minor of curses.
Yeah.
Like if someone was a jilted lover and placed like a bad luck hex on someone where their fingernails grow at an uncomfortable rate, like sure, you might be able to clear that out. Something that replaces their eyelids with unopenable flaps of skin seems a little more intense.
Yeah.
Like let me see if I can find the thing that I'm picturing.
Gideon, I could mark it down for future.
I mean,
You know, Fox, I did pay you in advance for a remove curse in the future.
Huh, that's weird. Unfortunately, that would have been recorded and written down, and I don't think you're in the state of mind to be able to look at the records.
Hey, Fox, I hate to do this, but You know those fancy knives that we picked up a while back in the weird Space Unfoldy place?
Yes.
Yeah, if we can't fix their curse, I might have to use one of them to fix the two of them. So, I'd keep thinking if I were you. 'Cause I really don't want to do that.
Then don't.
I have an oath. I have to fix them.
Wait, so what happened? Why you guys have your eyes
Aldrich.
closed on?
Aldrich, oh no, you can't do it.
Okay, to be clear, it's not just their eyes closed. I'm going to put this in the memes channel, but the upper half of this guy's face, like, there just aren't eyes anymore.
Oh.
What have you been saying?
Anyway,
wait, no.
Aldrich,
Yes, hi.
behold, and I'll do the Will Smith thing to their faces, and would that look like that picture?
What the hell happened to you guys? I go out for lunch and you guys are just missing your eyes?
If my theory is to be correct, they've been cursed by the entities that dwell within here, and it seems to be rather powerful. We're currently looking for a way to fix it. Fox is being difficult about it, and I think one of the only ways I have to fix it might be to appeal to the powers of a different entity, which I greatly wish to not do.
Also, Aldrich, worth noting, the thing, that like purple tile that you're standing next to, that is the void.
Okay. And
Just so you know where that is.
Okay. Yeah. And what's this thing that's on the ground that I'm standing on top of?
Dead
that is a dead... That actually, for you, it's not dead. It's just a pile of sand. You don't know what that was before. The ground just seems to be sandy here.
Nevertheless, Aldrich, if you are so curious, I believe that right now I have the capacity to fix exactly one of them, and I was hoping that Fox was going to fix the other. As previously stated, he's being difficult about it. So if he's not going to fix the other, I'm going to have to find a way to do it, and it won't be pleasant. Unless, of course, you have something that could help. Or maybe Kai over there.
I don't think I could help in any way, but I saw this one place one time. It was based on a food, ratatouille.
What's your strength score? I need to know if I can push you into that void.
Mr. DM, it's not gonna work, but I'm gonna try anyway. Can I see if I do the summon assimilated feature and summon Obelix spawn? Because in my head, since the Obelix spawn like does stuff with the they absorb what's called
magic.
Not magic. They absorb the one second. Like the intellect of people. So like there's a connection between the brain. Would I be able to say like, hey, I put the Obelix spawn on you, and the Obelix spawn can put that in reverse, kind of feed you its senses?
So what it specifically feeds on is memories. So if you are going to do that, so what you're trying to basically do is force it to instead give its memories to them. You want it to baby bird its memories into them.
Yes.
Give me a very... Can you meet a DC 25 Arcana check?
I don't think so, but I could try.
What's your bonus to Arcana?
A +2.
So you can't. What do you mean try?
Let me bite someone.
Yeah, so I was about to say, you understand that this is beyond your capability, without draining the psionic energy out of one of your allies.
That is incorrect. That is incorrect. Come here. Hold on. Here, do this. There. Now you can try. You get a D4. It's actually possible for you now.
There is a faint glimmer of possible understanding on the
There
edge.
you go. You're not fucking biting anybody, but you can roll and you can add a D4.
Okay, let me try. And unfortunately, I
With
think
a
I'll do
nearly
something later.
perfect roll.
Yeah. Arcana. Oh, so
No.
close. No.
That actually
Unfortunate-
was really close.
Yeah. It was, but unfortunately, this just seems well beyond your understanding and capability. Like, you're able to manipulate these things, but that is forcing one of your, they belong to you. They work for you. They will follow your commands. It is very, very difficult to force them to do something that is antithetical and anathema to their, like, very nature.
Heard. Okay.
So, Aldrich, that's a no then?
That is a no, but
Bloody hell. Alright. Alright, we're wasting
Wait,
time here.
wait.
We have...
I have a question for Gideon. Gideon, do you happen to have the spell Beast Sense?
I do not.
Oh, not even as a druid?
I mean, has access to it, just not prepared.
Hmm,
I don't
gotcha.
have it
Okay.
prepared, yeah.
Never
But
mind.
druids do swap on a long rest, so if you wanted to long rest, is that safe here? Who knows? But
I was thinking a very similar course of action,
Alright, like I said,
but I
we're
don't
wasting
have
time
that
here.
spell.
We have an ancient
Oh.
deity that we are against. That it clearly knows we're here. We have we basically have our backs against the walls already fighting this thing. We're at a disadvantage, and the more time we give it, the more time it has to prepare. I can fix one of them. It's going to use the most powerful of my magic control I have over my colony as possible, which is going to greatly hinder how much I can damage our opponents. Kai, I suppose you can make up for that?
I can certainly try.
Excellent. It's also going to greatly hinder how much I can heal your wounds. Tavro, I know you can help a little bit with that, correct?
With healing?
Yes.
Yes, I can.
Good, then fucking fix him already! And I just kind of put my hand on Tavro's chest and I cast Greater Restoration and Cure the Curse. I'll burn my last
Aha.
double spell slot for it.
all right. With that,
Oh, hold on. I don't want to target myself with this. Not that it does
Wait,
anything.
so I'm still blind, or did I pay Connor to fix me?
Did you?
You didn't respond when he gave the price.
Just tell me if the Greater Restoration works first, please.
it does. So, Tavro, the only thing you're currently able to see is the singe of these runes in the back of your eyes.
Mm-hmm.
You feel the restorative magic of Escher wash over you, and the runes kind of blink and fade away, and you are once again able to blink and open your eyes. You are no longer blinded.
Oh,
Heard.
God. Whatever was in you was vile. I did not like that. Do not get afflicted with that again.
Understood. I will do my best. Are you okay, Asher?
I am. I don't know if they are, but they'll reproduce.
Why is Gideon still laying down? Has nobody helped him up?
So far, Escher just dragged Gideon away from the void.
Asher, did you make me step on them as you drag me?
You're big. It's not easy. Anyway, now that I don't have to worry about you, Fox, you have an hour to fix. You have an hour to fix Gideon, or I will be doing it myself with the power of whatever entity is in this knife. Good luck.
An hour? Why?
I need to attune to it.
So you're gonna sit here for an hour?
Unless you have a better suggestion, yes.
You're good to sit here all you want. I will be going forward.
I'm confused as to why I have to pay Fox to do this.
Fox doesn't do shit for free.
Gideon, would you like a seeing eye grung?
If you think it'll help me, but I doubt it.
It's not going to help you at all, but you can. Think of it like a seeing eye dog, where it'll try to point out where,
Except,
where you're going.
except it is a fully conscious and verbal frog person.
Like, hey, don't step there.
Fine, Fox. Would you at least be willing to use the bestow curse I have previously paid you for on Gideon?
Of course, Gideon's on my blacklist for treatment.
Then do it.
Gideon, the same magic, similar magic washes over you to the same effect, and you are able to see again.
Now let's go.
Tavro, I am indebted to you.
Yeah, I'm not fucking scum like he is, so you're fine.
Aldrich was like in the middle of summoning the grung. He was like, "Oh, we're not doing this."
Also, as we walk, I'm gonna pop this, and whoever wants healing, let me know. I can give you a smidge of actual healing and a smidge of temp healing. Fuck, I forgot that it doesn't work. I fixed it.
I mean, I'll take the smidge of actual healing. I literally only need a smidge.
That's for me. Give me a second.
I need healing.
That's also for me. Asher, here's your actual healing.
Yeah, just give me like one. That's literally all I need.
That's all I need. Gideon, you need right, whatever. This is actual healing if you need it, and then here's temp healing. So 8 temp healing, 5 actual healing. Who else needs something?
No one else not at full.
I am very not at full.
Okay, then yes.
Then here's some healing for you.
Steve.
That's 7 healing for you. Does anyone need temp healing? Like, I also do temp healing.
I need real healing.
I just gave you 7. I said that.
Oh, I thought that was for Kai.
No.
Oh.
No, I was telling you to speak up and receive the healing.
Does anyone have space for temp healing? Otherwise, it's fiend.
Damn.
I have more than you can roll, so.
There you go. That's for Aldrich.
Did you summon the grung?
Yeah, I summoned the grung anyway. So it's just standing there like, what'd I do?
Yeah, so Gideon, as you get healed, Aldrich kind of just like is standing next to this like 2-foot tall frog person holding his hand, and he just goes, "Here you go, Gideon." And then the little frog dude just goes, "Yeah, so I heard you can't see, huh? I'm gonna help you out with that. I'll let you know if you're about to walk into a pit."
Aldrich, where the fuck did that come from?
Gideon is speechless and just looks up to Aldrich and says, "Thank you."
Yeah, sure, no problem, Gideon. The elder taught me a bunch.
Yeah, boss man over here said you can't see no more. So I'm gonna guide you around. You need to stab someone, I'll let you know. I'll point you in the right direction and say stab. You about to walk into a pit? I'll point you in the other direction and I'll say walk. He didn't tell me to do much more than that, so those are kind of my 2 commands right now. But if you want more, I'm here to help.
Aldrich, is that?
He's a good guy.
A fucking grung? Is that a grung you've conjured?
Yeah, as my abilities were like developing when I was with the elder, I learned to gather more to my swarm. You know?
Aldrich, grung are sentient beings.
Yeah, I mean, but so are Crawl.
As you can tell by the eyes that have reappeared in my face, I can see now. But I really appreciate the thought.
What, so you don't need help from old... And he goes, "Sorry, grung language, we speak in bubbles, but I know that's hard for you guys. You can call me, I don't know, what the boss man, what do you call me?"
Steven.
God damn it, I hate this guy. Steven, I guess.
Can I
It's
just
fucking
pull
job.
Aldrich to the... I'm trying to like pull Aldrich to the side a little bit, maybe into like the... Justin, you want to just move over to this space real quick?
Yeah, sure. Oh, sorry, wrong.
Yeah, no, no, the Grunk can stay, he can stay. No, not the Grunk, no, the Grunk can stay.
I don't know why, but it's not okay.
The Aldrich, there you go.
Mhm.
Aldrich?
Yeah.
Did you enslave that creature?
But no.
And you just hear kind of over the thing. You just hear, yeah, he did. Remember, boss man, I hear everything you hear everything I hear.
No, we're part of a swarm. We're part of a swarm.
Aldrich. We can't be doing that. That's a sentient creature.
I understand that, but this is the part of the job. You led me to the Elder to learn how to summon a swarm.
How
I'm
to
expanding my
get
swarm.
used.
It's just,
That's not cool. That's a living, breathing creature.
would you rather I have summoned the Obelix then?
I mean, it's cool. It's a job, like.
Could we discuss this another time?
Aldrich, please let the thing go back to wherever it came from.
I mean, you're not saying it wouldn't be helpful to have another hand on deck.
Let the Grunk go home, please, I beg you.
Hey, Steven, do you want to go home?
Dude, I work for you. Like, I can either be big and helping out as a seeing eye grung, or you can just make me small and put me in that little buzzing around your head again.
Tavro,
It'd probably be better
yes.
if you like having your legs out. It's fine.
you're still sane.
Yeah, I can stick around.
I think.
Yeah, am I still just helping guide this guy, or do you want me to do something else?
Katie, what you doing there?
I have like no health.
You can't just roll hit dice whenever you want. A short rest means you are bunkering down for an hour. So if the group decides to do that, you can roll hit dice, but you can't just like do it.
Sorry. Did not know.
Right, you want something in return?
No, this is for you helping me and making me not blind.
Oh, thank you. I'll accept that deal. I can't add anything. I don't. Oh no, you have to accept it.
They say what they do, because I think that might be helpful for you.
Oh, yeah, actually, potentially. I don't have dark vision, so.
So
That's...
can we look in this throne room of sorts for anything that might hint at what's going on here?
You can. You want to give me an investigation check?
Actually,
Yes.
good point. Fuck that. I'm going with Kai.
I'm so perceptive.
This is a room. There's
Hold on.
the faint like remnants of poison spores and dying shriveled spiky vines on the ground. There's a coating of sand over most of it. There's two like fountains to the side that look completely dry and like filled with sand. There's just a lot of sand everywhere, and there is a chair. The chair does have a coating of sand on it.
Hey Kai, add a D4.
We're at the
To my 4?
Oh yeah.
Seven.
Oh, you
little
found
less
some more
embarrassed.
sand that you didn't notice before.
This chair has a little more sand than I thought.
So what's up with all this sand?
These used to be people.
Oh, that's
Mm.
you guys did a good job, huh?
Aldrich,
Wow.
are you... I ask you to recall that plague that my entire work has stood to do away with. That one I've told you about this, remember?
Yeah.
It's that.
Tavro,
Oh,
are you
I
going
shouldn't
on
be
an
stepping-
adventure?
I make sure nothing doesn't come this way.
That's actually reasonable. I appreciate that. Please take guard in that hallway.
Wait,
Wait,
so you
Connor,
guys didn't kill these people?
I just realized, did you have this there for the entire 5 rounds where it is the
Yeah.
dawn?
Mm-hmm.
Cool. That's one of the Clockwork Hounds dead.
Huh?
Oh.
We had determined last time that it goes through, like, it's not
Yeah,
stopped
we
by
knew it
walls
was
or
through the
anything.
wall.
Do they
Yeah,
not move?
You
We don't know that
completely-
there's a hallway there.
You didn't, but yeah, it turns out you completely overlapped with quite a bit of another hallway that had a hound guarding it.
Oh.
And because there was no
Not.
creature there, yeah,
Didn't activate it.
as far as you know, what, I shouldn't even be telling you this, but yeah, like, you didn't hear one of those, like, spectral guardians come out or anything. It, just a little clockwork, like, down the halls.
My man
Dang.
has just microwaved a dog.
New meta? Hold on. Anyway, Kai, did you find anything interesting in here? Oh, you found a chair.
I did, and look at this. Not only is there sand on the chair, there is sand also around the chair.
If anybody else
Yeah.
would like to give an investigation check, they're welcome to.
I'm
I
good.
couldn't find anything but sand.
I'm actually intrigued to see if I can find anything. Oh my god. Wow. I'm. I
Yeah.
should have asked Kai for help.
Gideon, it's the thing that your subclass was made to do.
Kai dragged me down to his level.
Yeah, Gideon, I say, give me an investigation check. Gideon says, oh, wait, I'm literally the titled investigator.
Yeah,
Uh,
that would be me.
That is a plus 10 bonus.
And
Jesus
Flora
Christ.
says, I'm gonna one-up everybody in their own thing.
So,
Oop, sorry,
Gideon and Clara are able to find some stuff. Escher and Kai are just like, ooh, sand. Look at all
I
this
told you.
sand.
I shouldn't have asked Kai if he found anything. Now I'm distracted.
But Gideon and Clara are able to figure out a few things. One is kind of like brushing through and trying to see anything aside from the sand. You do find the sand itself does actually have just a little bit of meaning. It's hard to tell at first, but with the way like the winds and everything were whipping and the way the sand has settled on a large scale, it actually seems to have settled in a bit of a pattern. Clara is able to recognize it. Not necessarily, actually, Clara and Gideon can both give me an Arcana check because they have seen enough to notice it.
Guys, I'm getting all these amazing rolls today. We should really need to
Good.
capitalize
Good.
on this.
Yeah, good.
Yeah,
Good up.
so the two of you are actually both able to identify this. There are multiple like runes that seem to have formed in the pockets and like the ways that the sand has kind of like shifted up. Like it's almost as if like little pockets and dunes and mounds are making up their own arcane sigils in the room. You are able to mostly figure out like the nature of it, and it seems to be transmutation based magic, but you don't recognize the specific runes.
So,
What?
That cut out.
You're still cutting out. Beep,
oh,
boop, bop.
Okay, we'll give Lizzie a minute to figure
Yeah.
out.
Liz, if you can hear us, you have not gotten a word out.
yeah, I know. I was just
Oh.
mumbling for a little
Oh,
bit there to
there you
to
go.
be silly. Transmutation. Thank you. Transmutation magic is kind of what exactly again?
It is like the transformation
things.
and manipulation of things.
They did some manipulating of things in here. Oh wait.
So you're saying
Seems like
people-
there was some kind of manipulation going on.
Would you say they transmuted things?
No, not that. Some kinds of mutations though.
Actually, you know what? Both of you got over 20s. I will say Clara finds the transmutation stuff. Gideon is able to unearth some conjuration sigils as well.
It looks like these are arranged in patterns aligning to spells, types of spells. This is a conjuration one over here. Clara, what do you have over there?
Like I said, the things that were mutating of the trans variety.
I don't think you're using that word.
Because I
correctly.
am an ally to the LGBTIA plus.
Do you have any
lifestyle.
more pastries? I think. I
Okay,
think
but not the T's or Q's. I see.
Perhaps these are the runes that summoned the massive sand mimicking creatures we fought earlier. Gideon did mention they are that they are conjuration. And
Zach,
conjuration don't summon.
do I only see conjuration, or do I find more of them as I walk about the room?
I mean, the investigation takes a few, like, you two walking around the room are able to together find conjuration and transmutation.
Those are the only ones we find, though.
Beep boop.
Yes.
Okay.
I'm gonna drop one of these guys. And with my special eyes, are these runes still active?
It seems like you're able to pick up on the remnants of this magic. It seems a mix of spells that have already gone underway and spells that were being prepped. So the magic is kind of in this in-between state of fading out from whatever the previous one is, gearing up, but the ritual or spell casting wasn't done for the next set. But you are able to get both transmutation and conjuration. You're not able to pick up any other types of magic. But for you, with this being pointed out, with the arcane eyes and everything, and your specific background, Escher, give me an arcana roll with advantage.
I like that.
While this is occurring, Clara be like the mean brother walking through and kicking down all his sister's sandcastles on all the piles of sand.
Wait.
All right, make it with disadvantage because Clara fucked it up.
Yeah.
No, with a 23, it takes you a minute because it does feel familiar. And then you realize, yeah, you've studied this pretty extensively, and it makes sense that you would be able to recognize this. These are sigils that are commonly used in the Simic when experimenting with simulacra and chimera creation. These are the magics used primarily in creating false life.
Okay. Well,
I should say artificial life. False life is more undead.
Yeah.
I was gonna say necromancy? Question mark? Where's Fox?
Well, I do think my theory was correct. I think these are the ritual circles they were using to seemingly bring the sand to life and send it to kill us. And the good thing is it doesn't seem active currently, but if they can do it once, they can do it again. That's rather problematic for us, but nevertheless, it doesn't really help us now. I don't think there's much more for us to gain in here. Go on, Clara, you can continue kicking.
Aldrich, you feel a little tug at the edge of your robe, and you just see Steven go, "Hey, boss man, it's really fucking dry in here. I need some water."
Aldrich, he's going to die. Send him home.
Home is in my head. I'm sorry. But yeah, I go into my Dungeoneer's pack and like get a little thing of water and just like, here you go, Steven.
And you see as he just kind of pours it on himself, he goes, oh, thank you, boss man. Yeah, this sand's kind of fucking me up.
Yeah, let's go in the hallway.
Put him back!
And you step out into the hallway where there's more sand.
Okay.
Well, just because like these
Steven.
dune mimics had come out.
Okay, while he's gone, we're going to have to talk about this later.
There's not much over here, Alter.
Oh, great. Thanks, Tavro.
But Tavro's already taking point in the hallway, and the other hallway was consumed. I think it might be in our best interest to continue moving through this wretched place and see what other horrors lie deeper within. Something tells me whoever dwelled in here was not the last of whatever lies in wait for us.
Do we need to take a breather? I mean, this might be the best place to defend ourselves.
With these things here, I'd personally rather not. And it wouldn't get me my magic back anyway. I need longer than that.
Well, same, but it could at least make us feel a little bit more ready to fight.
My
I will
wounds have
say,
healed.
if I get hit at all, I'm probably going down immediately.
Tavro, since you're kind of like paying attention and keeping an eye on that hall, can you give me a perception check?
Sure. 14.
You hear faint conversation coming from down this hall and getting closer.
Like, does it sound like frantic at all, or does it just sound like conversation?
A 14, it just kind of sounds like conversation, like people chatting.
Fair enough. I'll like tap Aldrich on the shoulder and just kind of whisper him like it sounds like people are coming. Go tell them.
Oh, yeah, sure. Gotcha. As I like, Steven, take Tavro's back just in case anything pops off. You got him, right?
Yeah, boss.
Is Steven gonna be the new Jerry?
And I'm just gonna move up against the wall so I'm less viewable.
Oh yes, big cow man just sucks in against the wall.
Mm-hmm.
It's
As I
better than
go-
being away from it.
I go back to the group and it's like, guys, something's coming up down the hall. Tavro, let me know. We don't know what it is.
What do you mean something?
We
no
don't
idea.
know what it is. No idea. But he just says it sounded like chatter. So there's more than one.
That sounds rather unpleasant, and I think that has made the decision for us.
And
No,
Tavro,
I got it ready. We all hide behind the big fountain thingy majiggers, and then they won't see us. And if they do, we say, "Surprise! It's your birthday!"
Tavro, you hear as they start getting closer, and you just hear like, yeah, long day. Hopefully later today we can get enough materials for another one of those rituals. Send a few more of us down, metamorphosize a few more of us. But yeah, no, good day, long day. Just work.
Kai,
Everyone loves a surprise party.
Kai, are your wounds healed?
They are enough.
Good enough. Then you and me can at least go support Tavro. The rest of them can stay here if they need.
And Zach, I would try to like go back and hide or something like that, but there's corpses of a bunch of shit in the hallway which we can't really clean up in that time.
It's just sand.
No,
To be fair, it's indistinguishable from giant mounds of sand, but they definitely weren't in the hallway before. Like, there are
Tonka.
little bits of sand and stuff, but
And to all the people who like kind of come to where I am, like quietly, I'm just gonna hold up 2 fingers.
Who
Like
in
a
the
peace
pink?
sign? 2 syllables.
Who in the pink?
Wait, Brian, this is important. Like 2 fingers together or like apart, like a peace sign?
Apart, like the symbol for 2.
Okay, just making
Like a peace
sure.
sign.
And now that like you're all up here, you can all kind of hear it's like, yeah, no, it's been a long day. Let's go talk to the breeder, see if there's any new work for us, see if there maybe those other guys finally got back with some Makaskine and we can send some more people down to the next level. I think it would be pretty cool if that happened, if we could get a few more people through the seal. And then, oh my god, who are you people?
I changed the 2 to a 3.
I changed your 3 to a 4.
Oh, can you see another?
There's
What?
another right around the corner.
And then they kind of just like do a quick assessment. And honestly, I'm just going to make the first one do a quick perception check to see what they decide to think.
Clara wants to hand sparklers to Gideon and Aldrich and be like, okay, we're gonna go out and pretend it's like their birthday and start singing, okay?
All right.
A 12, and they kind of just like stand and they see the sand. You're kind of blocking the void. And they just kind of go,
Happy
Hi.
birthday to
You're not even there. You're
you.
not even there.
And-
Hello there. We were led here by your compatriots. The breeder is currently preoccupied. We were wondering which direction you just came from. We were told that there are dangers further down in this area, and we were about to actually go try to warn everybody else that was here.
Cool, give me a
Mhm.
deception
As you can
check.
see, as you can see, there's an anomaly here.
Give me a deception check.
I'm bad at those.
Yeah, but you're gonna roll on that 13.
All right, time for the insight roll off.
I don't know, I think the surprise party would have given him advantage if he let me do it.
And then like
Uh-oh.
they start going like, oh, are you guys new recruits or something? And then they look down and they see Steven, and then they just go, you have a water creature with you. You're not new recruits.
Stop.
And then they start sprinting back up the hallway and screaming, alert, alert, we've been invaded.
Yeah, would us in the hallway hear them scream alert?
Yes.
Okay,
I don't let
great.
him get away.
So,
I was
Zach,
not in attack of opportunity range unless
I was.
Oh, right.
unless I can be.
The one above them, I guess I missed
Sure,
the
yeah,
one-
target that
yeah, that
top
guy.
one, and
Yeah, I more mean like you can catch them when they start running.
14 damage to that one.
yeah, fucking immediate beheading.
Man.
And then I doubt this will do anything, but as I instantly murder one of them, I'm just gonna go, stop running.
Did that
Give
do
me
minus
an
4
intimidation check with advantage.
on these are commoners.
Do it, I don't care. They're down here.
13.
To be clear, these are minions. You hit, they die.
Don't
Oh,
don't have like a cleave that he can do?
not unless I'm closer. And also, it would hit you and Kai.
Oh. Oh,
And
that's
that's to be on my turn.
All right, so
Uh-oh.
this is going to make. What is like a bravery check? You know what? I'll just keep with. Yeah, charisma save, that works.
Or wisdom, yeah. But I like charisma more just because that doesn't get used as often. Whoa, whoa.
And so it starts, they start running. We've been hit. And then the one that was screaming, you behead, you say stop, and all of them just freeze in place.
I will say, just for future reference, the Shriek uses wisdom saving throws, if that helps, but a 2 ain't gonna cut it either way.
Yeah, they could
Well,
that could be
Shriek is
whatever they want. It
magical
won't.
frightening. This is just pure frightening.
Exactly, yeah. That is a
Oh.
magical effect. This is you fucking killed their friend.
Yeah.
Oh, you actually stop. I was not expecting that. What's up?
I
Big
think
man, block the hallway. Or you.
Well,
oh, both of you.
he
That works.
beheads him, and I'm going to like, as they stop, I'm going to also like, sprint like and be like, I think you know that you're not allowed to leave now.
And one of them kind of just like gulps and nods.
Now then, as I was saying, there's a great threat further in this dungeon here, and you're going to tell us where you just came from to let us know where it is.
But and it kind of just goes, they're gonna kill all of us. They're gonna kill you too. Like, it's a god, man. You can't like do shit about that.
Hey, Zach.
Yeah.
I would like to ready an action if possible.
I'm listening.
I'm going to ready a chill touch, because I imagine that if this damages them, they will die. And I'm going to call out to Kai. I'm gonna because Kai's around the corner. I'm gonna let him know that my colony is kind of all in the area. If he doesn't like any of their answers, let me know. I will begin dissolving their flesh.
That's fun.
You know, I honestly don't think the threat of death is going to work on you. You all know that that is what's going to happen. Now, I can offer you that it might not, if you can tell us what you know about this god.
And they kind of just look to each other and they go, I mean, yeah, what do you want to know?
Well, I think you should start from the top.
Well, we're kind of at the top. Like, this is the entry level. So but it's basically just like, you know how like if you bone with someone, they might get pregnant.
I
Is that
said
worthy?
from the top.
Yeah.
Okay,
Is
he's
that
explaining.
worthy?
He's explaining.
Is that worthy of a ready to action, Kai? I'll leave it your judgment.
This is the god that allowed that to happen.
Allowed boning?
Pregnant.
Reproduction.
In
Pregnant.
general?
I mean,
All right.
yeah.
Can we do like? Can those of us that can hear that? Can we do some kind of religion check on that?
Sure.
I'm okay not rolling. I don't think this is something I would know. Good luck, guys.
With a -1 to that.
I don't know jack shit about this. This is not my field.
Oh, actually, okay.
Tavro, like, you're technically a learned cleric now. You kind of like think, and you're familiar with like some of the old gods being related to like fertility and things like that, but it's less the idea that they created reproduction and more like, oh, there are still some traditions of like sacrificing the first crop of your harvest for like a better chance at a healthy pregnancy. Like, kind of just those more like pagan things. You don't know of any legends of like, oh yeah, this god created the ability for us to reproduce. Like, as far as you know, that's just like natural, because otherwise how would things
Thank you.
reproduce? Like, how would there be more of things?
Mm-hmm.
The first creator gods created that, not any individual god.
I'd wager we can still do that, and Ravnica sealed off for from their influence, so they can't be that important.
Do you say that?
No. I'm pretty sure we can still do that even without them. I'll leave the interrogating to the scary guys. I'll just eat them if we don't like their answers.
Jesus Christ. That's. I could see that influence on our Ravnica, but I've never heard such a thing before. Also, Kai, you're standing right next to me. Bang.
Yep.
Advantage on initiative, baby.
What about Steven here? You don't want to give it to him?
No, I don't. I don't think I can reach him. He's too low.
I don't think you want to touch him. I think he's poisonous.
Yeah, that also could be true.
Oh,
Um,
so
but
I can coddle him.
but they're just like, yeah, like, I don't know. We were told if we came down here, let it influence us, we would start changing into more powerful versions of ourselves, and we'd be able to create life like the breeders do.
Sorry to interject. Told by who?
Well, you already referenced them, so I assume the breeder's dead, but
Oh, that's very correct.
yeah, they were able to like create life out of sand and stuff. It was
Oh, no.
Yeah, I'm
That was
familiar
not
with
life.
how golems work.
Yes,
Now,
that was not
this
life.
isn't
effectively.
that.
Oh, they're stupid. Okay.
That's right, Aldrich. Well done.
Hi, do you think we can actually get any good info out of him? How many levels are there to this place?
Oh, I don't know. Nobody ever comes back up. We just go further down.
I
I know
see.
we heard you saying that you were coming back up to the breeder.
Oh, not from like a lower level in the crypts. No, like we were over at the dorms. We were taking a rest.
How many of
Alright.
you are in here?
Like total?
Yes, total.
I mean, there's the three of us.
Sorry about
And
that.
then there's well, we all move in groups of 4. I think there's the group that went out to get more materials. Then there's the group who's keeping the rituals alive, and then there's another group who we just swap shifts, so they're at the dorms now. But so I guess another 12 past us.
You
Is there
mentioned
anything?
needing Makaskine to descend?
Oh, that's good. That is a good one.
Yeah, there's I don't know all the rituals. I mean, we're kind of we haven't started metamorphosizing much yet, so we still are on the outskirts of knowing everything. But yeah, the ritual to go down, it needs some materials. I mean, we got more than enough of the first stuff, but the Makafer, we have to send people out to get it. We've run out.
Well, the breeder is dead, as are the creatures with it. Who was going to perform this ritual?
Well, I mean, one of the groups is keeping the ritual alive, basically, as long as we're able to feed the materials into it, we can open back up the stairs down to the next level. So we get to go in groups based on how far we've transformed. The breeder stays up to guide new members. Then, I mean, we probably weren't going to be the next ones going down. We're not very far along, but
Are there? So there are those on this level who are pretty far along.
I mean, not as much as the breeder and the creation, but yeah, the ones keeping the ritual open are probably next up for heading down there.
Fox.
They've
can you hear
started
me in there?
changing. It's more than just, yeah, they've started changing. They've become more pure.
I got
Sorry, again, Fox. Can you hear me in there?
Yeah.
Check the bodies of the ones that you microwaved. Their robes may have materials we need.
I think he cooked those.
Yeah, to be clear, it was Dawn does a mix of fire and radiant, right?
Yeah, I think it's just
Yeah,
radiant.
it's just radiant.
Yeah, I thought it was just radiant.
Okay, if it's just radiant, then yes, those bodies are still there, and so are the clothes on them.
Just really sunburnt.
I mean, I'd like to think of this as pure radiance going through it. They are like tumorous masses now. They are Cronenberg creatures.
Nice.
I'll just grab the random shit bags.
Yeah, so they were kind of bare bones. You're able to take the it's kind of like mostly just pretty light robes on both of them. It seems like the Sandman didn't have much at all, but there is a staff that the Sand Hag had.
Oh, sorry, Justin, I didn't see this.
No worries.
Now is not the time! Wait, I'll just in the middle of something. We have prisoners!
I think
Yeah,
that's his
but-
point.
Exactly. Yeah.
Oh. Oh, you meant on the... Oh. Yeah, go for it. They haven't been too useful.
So should we tie them up or
No, I don't
Just-
think you have to.
okay? As like
We have a
Aldrich summons
Minotaur.
an Ublix spawn.
That's true. Do we have any more questions?
Oh,
Oh,
that didn't have the
probably,
right
but
art.
I think I want to see this first.
Let me make sure I
Depending
have
on
the
the
prototype token set right, Justin. That might be on me.
Depending
that's
on
fine.
depending on how Aldrich's abilities go, it might make the rest of them much more inclined to talk.
So Aldrich summons a Ublix spawn and just
Do you want to try again, Justin? I think it might be fixed now.
okay.
Yeah.
Yes. It's so
Oh, it-
tiny. It's very tiny. Wow.
Hey, I can make little slimes too.
And I
Yeah.
tell Ublix spawn is like, this is the first time I'm taking you out. If you want dinner, suck up any of the memories you can out.
And it kind of just
Uh,
starts slithering towards that one. And honestly, they're so focused on Kai and Tavro, it doesn't notice until it starts crawling onto it. And then, I mean, this is your minion to their minion, so it actually has to make normal rolls.
oh my. Should I do like an attack roll or something?
Let me. Yeah, basically, this thing is going to try and form a pseudopod that injects into its head and steals its memories. So make an attack with the pseudopod. Yeah, that's gonna hit. You see as like you just summon this little slime and you go, go on, have a little snack. And it just kind of like slowly like oozes over. It seems really mild and in the background. And then it kind of just shoots up. And you see as like the slime becomes a long, thin tendril, basically a long ice pick that immediately lobotomizes this thing. And
That thing was a person.
that person, yeah, like it just immediately like lobotomizes the person. And then Aldrich, you're able to see as kind of like the purple psionic energy goes down the tendril into the ooblex, and it absorbs all of the person's memories
Oh my god.
as
that
they
was
collapse dead.
Way gnarlier than I expected. But
Yeah, I did not expect that one. Wow. Can you...
I imagine you say that out loud as these people
Yeah.
just watch their friend melt. Man, that was gnarly.
Yeah, it's like completely silent. So like they're still kind of focusing on you two until they hear Aldrich do that, and then they just see the person next to them lobotomized with a spike going down into the ground.
What the fuck?
They are horrified. Hey, we're telling you what we know.
Yeah,
Oh,
Aldrich, what the fuck?
I didn't
Sorry.
think that was going to happen. I greenlit that. That one's on me.
All right, so there's no way we can say our party is not evil.
Okay,
We're just
these are
standing here
cultists to
casually.
the ultimate evil. I mean,
And
we didn't know that was gonna kill them.
I'm gonna snap a couple times to get their attention back on me and go, look, you've answered our questions. You seem mostly human. You're not really like fucked up that much, it seems. Look, right over there. That's our portal that we used to get in.
That is exactly what I was going to say.
Look, we left it open in case unless this was too tough and we need to get out. Take that. You won't be here anymore, but we can't let you go and sound the alarm or anything like that. You take that, we'll let you live. Just go right now.
Give me
You're
a
free.
deception check with advantage.
Can I like help on that because
I already have
know
advantage.
That's why he has
exact same
advantage.
thing.
Before they leave, can we make sure Aldrich can
19.
like, access those memories he just took?
You know what? They are so afraid. Like, they are just dying without any note. They just go, yep. We'll go in the portal. And you see as they sprint over and they jump through and they just fucking disappear.
Bye. Have a nice trip. It was nice to meet you.
Well,
anything.
I really hope Aldrich can get some use out of that slime.
Because you are both going to do it, Kai and Tavro, you can have inspiration if you don't.
Let's see.
Amazing.
I do. If I use my current inspiration this session, can I have it?
You could.
You know, we've got about 15 minutes left in the session. If you use an inspiration before the end of the session, it's a free one.
Yes.
To me. Or give it to Justin. He did just eat that guy's memories.
Actually,
I mean, we
yeah,
don't know yet.
Justin, I'm going to add as well. You've been like really good capitalizing on the new features and the shift we talked about with your character. You can also have one.
Cool.
All right. Well, Aldrich. Seeing as Tavro just sent the other two to what I'm assuming is their demise.
Look, I thought we could learn something from it, but they just vanished. Alright.
Look, I'm not saying you did the wrong thing. I just wasn't expecting you to do that.
Aldrich, what is your current hunger level?
My current hunger level is I am satiated. I have 5 out of 5.
Okay, so you're able to do just like the base amount of knowledge sharing with these things. Like you're able to, those memories are there. It will take some time to parse them out, but you basically have access to this guy's entire life in memories.
We, I don't know if Aldrich. I don't know if we need that much.
Yeah, this is also the first time you've done something like this, so it will take a little bit of time to parse out specific details. Although the more recent memories and certain prominent memories from their past are kind of more at the front.
Okay.
So basically, the more
And-
impactful a memory or the more recent a memory is, the lower the DC to try and grab it.
These poor people just needed therapy, and yet they joined a cult, and then we sent them to their deaths.
Look
And we
at
don't know.
the-
We don't know if the two of them are dead.
Look at the things
Um,
we just fought. They actively knew those things were here and chose to work with them. Now they got what they deserve.
Yeah. Also, they might not be dead. They could just be in warp space.
True.
Yeah, it's just goes to another plane or something. I don't know.
Oh,
They're
I
not-
think
they're
you
not
guys know
here.
my next character for Warp. It's Commoner from this dungeon.
Slightly mutated commoner.
In terms
I
of
think we should
what
make
is
some headway.
there, it's less obvious from the one that was lobotomized because that's such a specific wound. But Tavro, you decapitated one of them.
Yes.
There is no blood, but sand in its veins.
Uh
I
oh.
see.
Like I said, Dobro, you made the right choice. I just wasn't expecting it.
Yeah. All right. Well,
Question. In the memories, is this like, can I get like a, do I remember like the way he walked and like the way the layout of the place is?
The yeah, that would be a pretty low you know what? It's got to be an intelligence based thing. What would it be? I'm going to say investigation to like pick through the memories, and because it is such a recent one, it's going to be a low DC. So basically something basic and recent like the layout of this place, I would say is probably like a DC 12.
yeah.
Alright.
Yeah. Okay.
I just with the knowledge of the layout, I just wanted to actually use my cartographer's tools for the first time and like start drawing out a map.
Okay. I am going to send you something.
Oh shit.
No, it's not an uh-oh. He pulled out the memory and he's proficient with map making tools. I'm going to send him the map without the information on it.
What'd you guys think he was getting?
Like, I'm not going to send him where the enemies currently are because those change constantly, but the layout of the map, absolutely. He could. That was a good use of tools and specific abilities.
I said, oh shit, like, hell yeah.
Oh, okay.
I don't know what Katie was saying uh-oh about.
I just need to find where I have this map art saved.
Like it was not good.
Well,
While I find that, is there anything else that someone would like to do?
I think that might hinge on this information. So
Fair enough. Just give me like 2 minutes then.
I guess I can pop a guidance on Aldrich in case he wants to do that again. I'll be like, come on, buddy, dig deep, get in there.
I will say the more times he tries to access information like quickly, it will increase the DC until he can give his brain a rest.
Aldrich, the layout is good. If you can find any other memories about other entities that are dwelling here that we might encounter, I think that's the other thing that would be useful.
Asher,
Huh?
you might have this as well, but do you think, these people might be diseased? Do you think it'd be worth for me to cast Detect Poison and Disease to see if we're dealing with any of that here? Things to avoid?
Buddy, I think we're past that stage.
I realize that, but
if if it, I think this is a disease, much like the one that is, in me, is magical in nature. Though theirs skews more towards magical than mine does. Mine is still more biological than that.
yes, but also as we proceed through this place for the next 10 minutes, I can detect people who are diseased within 30 feet of me.
That I didn't know. That's actually that's interesting.
Well, I mean, if they have diseases in them, then I detect them. So I might not know that there's a person there, but I'll say, oh, something diseased is there.
Aha, I found where it's stored.
My only concern is that the infection, the arcane disease associated with the Dune Brood appears to be closer to a curse than a disease. Your magic might not pick it up.
Justin, let me know if that came through.
Yes, it did.
Hey, your spell though, if it works, I think it'd be helpful. I just don't want you to waste your resources if you don't need to.
I mean, I can get spells back when I kill people or kill things.
You can fucking what now?
Yeah, I can. And I point at like the amulet I have on. So let me make sure. I think that's it.
Hey,
Yeah.
I'll kill this guy if I can get a 5th level spell back.
Dang, Tubber.
Oh, this place is huge.
I mean, yeah.
You know
Yeah,
what?
I'm doing that on
The
the map
time
right
it
now.
took me to find where exactly that is stored in my Foundry data folder fits for Aldrich just kind of parsing through the memories and writing it down until he goes, "Holy shit, that's a big place."
I don't like the sound of that, but where do we have to go?
And I look toward what's it called? Asher is like,
Oh,
okay, where do you guys want to go again? I'm honestly, I just got here with you guys, caught up with you.
There is well, as you have probably learned, there is an elder ancient evil that dwells within here, and we need to ensure that its cult does not free it and that it remains sealed in its horrible realm forever and never enters Ravnica. So whatever brings us closer to that. So most likely as deep in this place as possible, unfortunately.
Deep, deep, deep.
Let's start off easy. They said they were performing a ritual. Let's stop that first.
All right, Aldrich, you can give me
Let's
now.
not be too hasty to stop it. That might be our way down.
Aldrich, you can give me a same check of like investigation, DC 16, to see if you can parse out where exactly that ritual is taking place. Do with that knowledge as you wish, but it seems like that's where you're heading. Of where is that?
Gotcha. And you said plus D4, Asher?
Yeah, I gave you a little guidance.
Why is this not popping up?
Wait.
Oh, wow.
No, why that happened? Sorry.
I mean, the first one's a 20, and then you just.
That's a lot of D4s that you're adding.
What the fuck happened?
There was a pop-up that said guidance, and I clicked it, and then it rolled the other one.
What the fuck?
Well, 20 is enough. So it seems that there are two main rituals going on, and you are able to parse out the one that they were talking about. And you know what? I don't know the best way to tell you where this is. Justin, on the
Yes.
left side, about halfway up, do you see the room that has like a few different colors in it? Like
halfway up.
Colored
yes.
stripes?
Yes, like the checkerboard, right?
Yeah. It is the room connected to that little like zigzag hallway. So not the checkerboard room, but like you see that zigzag hallway up and then to the left with like the pillars in it.
Mhm.
That is the room that the ritual they were talking about is in.
Okay.
I
And
heard something about another.
okay.
ritual?
And actually, that the ritual they would talk about is like the one to advance themselves, right?
Yeah, I think we should stop that.
Okay, sure.
Yeah.
I think I could
Is it
And-
to transform
this over
them,
there.
or is it to do that and also get them to the next level down?
I think those are two different rituals.
So this
could've
one
swore-
this one is the one to open up the way to the next floor.
Oh, okay. I mean, that's more important. I think that's more important that we figure that out.
Well, we need a Maka Sky. Can we check? Do these guys
I
they don't have it, but they do have
think
plenty
I
of
might
other
be able to-
materials, right?
That I think I might be able to help with potentially.
I could have swore you guys took a Makaskai when you killed that cat.
Nope, they
didn't.
took some eyes and a claw. They did
I
not
was
take the fur.
actually told that it would waste time, so I didn't.
Could you just
Hindsight.
check these guys if on their bodies if they happen to have any Makaskai?
I have a feeling if they had it, they wouldn't have been here
Yeah.
looking for it. but
They
it-
were just talking about how hopefully those guys who went to get some more come back soon so they can do the ritual again.
Okay, sorry, my bad.
But yeah, you search them and it seems that they're pretty bare bones.
that will be a problem. It's worth noting that opening the door to the next level could potentially let whatever is on the next level come up to here, which is not a good thing. But what's the other ritual that's going on? Is that the ascending, becoming fucking horrible monster, whatever ritual?
You can focus in on that memory because it's
Oh,
like
you can-
the consecutive ones. It will increase the DC again. You can get information about that ritual with a DC 20.
Okay, I'm not getting that.
I can. Yeah, no, you're not getting that. I was about to say, I'll give you a D4.
You kind of feel like the headache that has been slowly mounting comes to a crescendo, and it's just overwhelming trying to parse through these, and it will be impossible for you to do so again until you take a short rest.
Understood.
Damn. If only the people with that information weren't thrown into a fucking void.
It's fine. We'll figure it out as we go. Well, I think do we want to go to that area where they're having that one ritual?
I mean, I don't think we know anywhere else that we can go. I'd rather go in a direction where we know there's bad things for us to stop than putz around in this dungeon hoping to find the other ritual.
Correct.
Right. I do have a question, Zach,
Yee?
because I'm looking at the map and I see. Maybe I'm just reading it wrong. Hold on, give me a second. because this is a. Okay, sorry. Never mind.
So
As I look at the map and I just want to check something out. As I walk up here, I'm like, okay, yeah, it is open up here. So yeah, I know exactly where we are now.
okay, that's a good thing. How far is it gonna be to get to wherever this ritual is? Like, is it in the next room over, or do we have to go through half this dungeon?
There's a lot of twisting and whining. It is a good distance.
But you can lead us there?
I can, yeah.
Tavern, now that you're paying attention again, you wanna go kill some cultists? Buddy, where you going? Where you doing? What are you doing up there?
Oh, sorry, I was muted. I said yes, yes, yes.
Where'd he go? I just turned the corner and he's gone. Oh, Jesus Christ, there
It's
he is.
dark up here.
Oh yeah, look at that. Then I think we should gather the rest of the party and begin moving forward, since a decent amount of them are still sitting in the hallway back there.
Indeed. We go.
So we'll be going to the left.
Oh my god, I didn't even realize this goes. Why is it just dark right there?
Realism.
Okay.
All right. Well, while you guys are making your way through, it is about wrap up time.
Fair enough.
I do think
And
like
there's a
figuring
door.
that out is a really good place to end the session.
Oh, but there's a door here.
We could end
Also,
with
I'm
me
confused
opening
because,
it.
like, you were all like, find the right path. There literally hasn't been any other option.
There's literally a door up here.
Yeah, there was a door up here. Like,
Oh,
there
I
was-
didn't see a door there.
We also
Stupid.
went the way we did because we
Yeah,
went away from a door that was up there.
Yeah.
Hold on. Not a metagame, but also. Oh, that hallway does not continue going up that way. Me and my no dark vision couldn't tell that. See, there's like these little indents in the hallways up here that I've just been assuming have been dark, so I actually thought we were navigating this place.
No,
No,
no, those
no,
are dead
no.
ends.
I did not realize it was a dead end. I thought that was a pitch black hallway I couldn't see in. Me and my human eyes.
Your human eyes that devour magic.
And also, I mean, Aldrich said it's going to be a long, windy path. I imagine there will be more branches as we continue.
Yeah.
That might be a relatively safe assumption.
Yeah, like...
I did not make a I promise I did not make a dungeon that is just one long hallway.
Oh, you didn't? Wow. Wow. The nerve of this
I
guy.
mean, I previously have, but not this one.
Asher, could you look at this real quick with your keen
Sure.
mind?
What? Look at what?
Yeah,
Look at the
also,
map and it's like,
you're a
two
cartographer.
lines.
Like, you did write this down if you want to share the map.
I suppose I
yeah.
could absorb the energy into my brain. Yeah, we're good. I guess if anything happens to Aldrich and he just disappears for a session or 3, I guess I can help us get there.
I mean, once again, he's a cartographer. He made a physical map that he can share with the rest of the party.
Please do that.
I put it in the general.
Oh.
See where we are.
All right. But yeah, you guys did good. You like
We
3
took
of you
4
got
commoners.
inspiration today. Like you guys did a good job.
Yeah.
You also definitely
For
committed
killing
some
us.
war crimes
For killing commoners. We got inspiration for killing commoners.
in a creative way. But yeah. Good job.
Oh man, this is a big PNG. I'm trying to open this up and it's crashing my computer.
Yeah, mine isn't wanting to open either.
It's not that big. It's like 6 megabytes.
Okay.
Will not attempt.
Wait,
My computer
Justin.
also shut
What did
Yes.
you send them? The one I sent you is 5.9 megabytes. Why is the one you shared 54?
I don't know.
I'm gonna share
How
the
is that
original version with
possible?
you guys.
Wait, Justin, where are we? Where's the part we're trying to go?
It is the
Um,
if you look in the middle left, it's gonna be like the striped with checkerboards area. And can you see that?
Yeah, I think.
And then
Holy
above
fuck.
that, to the left of it, there's a room with a bunch of
Wait.
pillars.
Did you send the new map?
I had to get up my folder directory again. There's the one that I think will open better for people.
Yes, much better. This
I'm
is
gonna close one of the-
large.
I truly don't know how that happened.
Oh, this
I
is this
thought-
is so much better. Okay, so you're saying some with checkerboards and stripes?
Jesus
Yeah.
Christ.
Yeah, okay, I do see that now. I do see that now.
And then up to the
Checkerboard
left of that,
and
there's a
stripe.
room with pillars.
Interesting.
Like that's
Okay.
kind of connected by like that like zigzag.
Yeah, I
Right.
see a bunch of things in there. Fucking hell, this place is big. We're gonna be in here for. And this is just one level. Jesus Christ, this is the rest of the campaign.
This is an arc.
But it took us 1 session to kill 4 commoners and and cast like 2 spells.
What section of where in the general like part of the map are you looking at? Like upper left?
It is like
Like,
dead
mm,
dead middle left. Right?
Yeah.
And we are
I can't
currently
figure out where we are.
we
Yeah.
are middle we are like middle right.
Yeah. Look
There's
where
like 2
the
white.
room with the fountains are.
Yeah, the 2
Oh, yeah,
when
I'm
I'm
good.
zoomed
I got
out, the
it.
2
Yep.
white fountains stand out
Oh, okay,
like a lot for me.
Yep. Then we got
So let's see, that
down
door
and
up top,
over and up.
that would just take us back where we were. So that we go down here and then down. I don't